this is going to be a great event. We are now into the finals of the 9th North American Zotac Cup. We're going to be watching Fenix. He is the Terran player on the left, going up against HwangSin, who is the Protoss player on the right. The map is GSL Terminus SE, not Ari. I'll talk about that more in a second, but I am so pumped for this. What are you expecting?
I don't know, man. Fenix is a great player, but so has HwangSin. HwangSin beating a game in EG Open 2-0 so we can get back into this tournament. If he did not win 2-0, he would have been kicked out with a def win, and I think that takes some skill, being playing under pressure when he could have been winning $100, but he was forced to play EG. So I have a feeling that HwangSin might win this series, but I want to wait until at least the first game has been played to then decide.
Yep, now, guys, the map is GSL Terminus SE. The biggest difference between this and RE is not the natural expansion, but the third. The in-base third is no longer an in-base third. It is now simply a third with the destructible debris outside of it that can create an entrance behind these line-of-sight blockers. So players have got to be aware of the fact that it is not a free third base. It is just a third base that is close by with fewer mineral patches and one less Vespene geyser. It is simply 5 mineral patches and 1 geyser that can be used to give yourself the resources that you want, but watching exactly what these guys are going to be doing, because who knows? We might be seeing 4-gate. It's quite possible. Or macro.
Or anything. But we do see that the refinery is going down, so refinery, I think, went down right after that barracks did, so you will be seeing fairly standard play right now for the Terran player, I think. But we have the gateway out within the simulator, so we're going to be seeing some sentries probably soon. Maybe.
Yep, there's HwangSin throwing down his cybernetics core at very, very normal timing, just right after the gateway. It's kind of the only time you get the cybernetics core. The only time that I've seen someone actually delay their cyber core is to Corona boost out 2 zealots and then go into a DT rush. That's the only time that I've seen someone delay their cybernetics core for a couple seconds.
And here we go, this probe's going to be going into the base, and wow, look at the micro from Fenix, making sure he gets every shot off to snipe that out, making sure that HwangSin has no idea what's going on in the main base of Fenix. Now, HwangSin is getting that cybernetics core down. I'm curious to see what it's going to be going for. He might be going for Dark Templar, but we have no idea at this point in time. We're going to have to wait until we see either more gateways come out or even a Twilight Council. So right now we see the probe going out, and there will be an expansion.
There is 400 minerals is about to go down, and there it is. Nexus has gone up. It is a 1-gate expansion. He actually might be able to take out this Stalker, or take out the SCV for it. No, the SCV will get the scout. Yep, there is the vision. Expansion is seen. This SCV will go down, but it's still got exactly what it needs to know. And we do see that directly in kind, Fenix has thrown down an expansion of his own. It's actually sooner than the Nexus, which has not been seen by HwangSin, as in the command center, not the Nexus.
A lot of the times you usually see the command center go down before, and he's even building the command center right on the minerals because he feels rather safe building it there, not building it up on this high ground. I guess it allows him to transfer SCVs a little bit faster before getting that orbital command down. And as we see, there is now 3 racks with a reactor down for Fenix, so he's going for a very heavy marine play. Marines are very useful in pretty much any matchup here because of their ability to micro and move around very quickly.
Yep. You speak the truth. Bunker is going to go down for defense, which is very nice. There is Nexus transfer, and immediately going for the 3rd and 4th geysers. This is unconventional. It may seem like, okay, he's just getting out his resources, but this is greedy gas-wise. This is seriously going to cut into the mineral income of HwangSin. You can see he's already quite behind in terms of mineral income. Actually, not that much. There we go. Now it's playing out because of the mules. But HwangSin, if he goes immediately saturating these geysers, he's doing something incredibly gas-heavy. Like seriously hardcore sentries or something, because that is a lot of gas and very few minerals that he's going to be able to have earlier on.
Yeah, and the strange thing here is he's only seen this one barracks with a reactor at the front, and he's going could be going for some Colossus or of some sort, because he doesn't have that robotics facility down. Looking in the back of his base, yes, he's going for Colossus. This is why he's getting that extra gas, because I guess he's going on off of a little hunch his opponent's going for this massive amount of Marines because he saw the reactor going down on that barracks. So maybe this is going to work out for HwangSin. Well, right now it will because there's only Marines for Fenix. And in production tab, we don't even see any Marauders coming out. We just have Marines. So let me go to units tab. Oh, we do have 2 Marauders, but that's not going to do too much against the Colossus. Well, we do have this massive amount of Marines in the middle of the map.
There is HwangSin getting out a couple of sentries. He's really going to rely on force fields and area effect damage from those Colossi to really deal with this. Fenix, with him good positioning, have a fairly solid chance, but these chokes are really going to favor HwangSin with the Colossi forces combination. And Fenix has... wait, sorry, go.
Oh, sorry, no, but as you saw, there was a scan that goes down, but he still has no idea that there is... Oh, yes, he does. He actually did see the robotics bay. He didn't see the robotics facility, but he saw the robotics bay, which means he knows Colossus are coming out on the field, which means it might be a little bit dangerous to go against HwangSin with a small amount of forces, even though they're very micro-heavy.
Yeah, well, his one opportunity would be to actually attack before the Colossi come out, or before the Colossi have extended through a lance. But it seems like he's not gearing for that. He's just controlling the middle of the map, making sure that there's going to be no scouting that's going to be happening in terms of probes, but there is this observer that is running around the main base of Fenix.
And that observer's really going to help him out. He's going to see all the information that he needs, and then after he's calculated exactly what he needs, crunched those numbers down, he's going to be going in for, and look at this, even getting that 3rd extra base here. It may not be a full base, but it is a decent amount of minerals and even an extra gas to use to get what he needs, so it's definitely going to be worth it.
There it is. It's very easily defendable too. He's going to have to keep an eye on the fact that he can break in and get attacked without hitting the natural expansion. Hopefully he's aware of the map change. HwangSin's a very good player. Oz already has practiced the GSL maps. So now here we go. Fenix has got a solid 6 or 7 Marauders out with these 11 Marines at the front. Medevacs have gone out, so you might be seeing a double drop. And yes, Fenix does like to drop, and he is going to be doing that. Maybe attack at the front with a drop in the back. A very, very solid thing to do. Notice there's no real area to drop without being seen, except for this one little nick that can't be taken advantage of, or HwangSin. Hopefully
there we go. And yeah, there's the pylon going down to actually see what's going on. So if there is going to be a drop in HwangSin's base, it's going to be noticed and it's going to be seen. So he really is on the ball right now, as you can see. His skill is very, very good. And look at this, even getting that Templar Archives as Fenix is attacking this one pylon here.
And there it is. There is a drop in the back. There are these stalkers here engaged. Take out one Marauder. There is a stim, though. You see more units are coming in. HwangSin, though, is taking losses. He's going to have to try and get it. He's not going to be able to take out this medevac, but he does do a little bit of damage. Didn't take as much as he might have. Fenix was not able to do a really crazy amount of damage. He just kept pressuring HwangSin, kept him inside his base, and during this time, Fenix has now gotten up his own 3rd base.
And with this 3rd base, he will be getting that a little bit later than when Fenix did.
Drop happening in the 3rd of HwangSin. This is what Fenix thrives on, is doing multiple drops, abusing his ability to do everything at once. There's going to come in, take out 1 probe, 2 probes, and continue pushing in, and there's going to be not enough stalkers to take out these medevacs.
Losing 2 probes there will hurt him just a smidgen, but it looks like this medevac is going back for more, as we see the assimilator going down now. And you will be able to get that, and he even has the Archons out now that that Templar Archives is up. Doesn't look like he will be going for Psionic Storm anytime soon. Just wants to get those Archons, which are very useful against biological units, and now Fenix has saturated his 3rd base and is getting that refinery up and ready to go. Both players know that it's a very safe base to take. May not be as useful as an entire base, like a full one, but it will help them out in the late game for sure.
Yep. Now HwangSin does have 2 Templar just here, probably just for feedback. He doesn't have Psionic Storm, but the Archons are really, really going to help. Archon Colossus combination is incredibly powerful. AoE and tanking to the max. That is a hugely beneficial function of the Archons. In fact, they have no modifiers to take extra damage from anything Terran has, excluding EMP. But even as a spell, doesn't affect anything, it just affects shields and energy.
And the benefit about going for High Templar here is High Templar uses 150 gas, only 50 minerals, which means he will be able to warp in a ton of Zealots here. And look at this mass amount of Vikings here. Moving up, going to try to snipe off the Colossus. Will Colossus go down? No, it's in yellow health though, which would be very, very damaging here. And looks like he's going to be going for a drop as well.
Now, looking around, we do see that there's a High Templar, the third, waiting for a drop. And there's actually a supply block happening for HwangSin. He's got a little bit of a lead in the food count, but that's going to disappear until he can get rid of the supply block. There's 3 more gateways with that. He's really preparing to go pure gateway units. He's got 10 gateways out, or on the way, depending on which one of the 2. But he's still got no size storm. He's just focusing on getting a lot of Archons. He's going to need to get a few more Stalkers to get anti-air against the Vikings, but at the moment he's really favoring Archon Colossus as Fenix is getting his own 4th base up.
And now we see that the level 1 armor is going up after he got that level 2 weapons for the Protoss units, and I think Fenix just has a +1/+1, but it's going for +2/+2 armor, which will really help him out in the battle that's about to come up. And we have Ghosts being created, which will really help him out with those EMPs. No Dark Templar in the world will do anything against this Terran forces. And we will see that there is Vikings still out in the field. They can do a lot of damage to this Colossus, but like you said, he's taking expansion as well. He's double expanding here as he's getting another one, being a little bit overzealous with it, but he's going to use this to his advantage.
Yeah, this is, he's taking advantage of the passivity from HwangSin, and just as I say that, HwangSin's gonna move out, and prove me to be a fool. But HwangSin has no real upgrades for his, for Blink or Charge. It's gonna hurt his, a very, very high Zealot count. Without Charge, they're not nearly as strong as they could be. He's working on getting out his, 4th base over there. So he's just feinting to try and, threaten Fenix.
And it looks like there was a drop going on in the main base of HwangSin. As you saw, his unit count actually dropped down, so he's going to use that ability to warp in some more units, and he's going to get some Archons. But he doesn't have any Storms, and even if he did have Storms, he wouldn't be able to warp in time, but the Archon's going to be taken down as well. So it's looking pretty bad for HwangSin here, as Fenix is sniping off everything in his base. All he has to do is...
HwangSin is attacking Fenix at his 4th base, though. Large army, but without Charge, his Zealots aren't doing much and are being kited away. Fenix is continuing to attack. There are no more Colossus on the field. It is just non-charge lots and Archons with a few sentries for support, and they are getting ripped up hard.